It's a gathering of professionals, academics, and leaders of thoughts in the Nigeria's energy sector, and they are here to provide solutions to the challenges bedeviling the nation's oil and gas sector. They are seeking collaboration with academic institutions nationwide to tackle the challenges in the sector.
In our own universities, it shouldn't be a case of doing research and just for the sake of research and remain on paper and the bookshelves, and that is the end of it. We should see the result of such endeavors, and the only way we can do that is by bringing the academics, in the universities, to collaborate with people in the industry, so that they can translate this effort into development of our country. Because that's the only way we can continue to advance and meet some other countries.
One thing graduates of the University of Ibadan are doing, they've done it in the past, they're still doing it, is to ensure that wherever they go, they leave a legacy of hard work, a legacy of excellent achievements in the environment. They've done that before and we continue to do it.
This lecture series also seeks to enhance and expand knowledge in the energy sector. The speakers said governments must develop a framework for building financial and energy security.
I offer an invitation to this very compelling institution to try and take into consideration the set of skills that they needed to equip their students with, so that when they go out, they will be more competent. And once they are confident, they will become confident, and that confidence will lead them to courage. It is that courage that will enable them to make an informed decision. And the quality of decision they make, whether on their personal life or on their business life, will go a long way in making them to step into the legendary environment.
The situation we're in Nigeria is that we don't have projects, major projects we're talking about. So what the government needs to do quickly, honestly, is to make sure that we have projects go ahead. There are so many of them. We have the Owowo with ExxonMobil. We have the Bonga Knot with SNEPCO. We have ERA. We have Zaba Zaba with ENI. So many projects that are big size projects. Two things. If that goes ahead, the oil and gas will take our pride of place. Secondly, there will be a lot of activities in the country because these things bring in order of billions of dollars into the country.
Organizers of this event hope to shape the future of young Nigerians and create possibilities. And to achieve this, a panel session was held where participants shared their thoughts.
The biggest issue is funding. If you don't have funding, how do you actually, number one, embark on research? And the earlier speaker talked about the hostel, the terrible state of the hostel. If you don't have the right environment to even think, how do you even inspire students or professors even to think creatively, to innovate? It's a completely different level of thinking.
The point is that we need the academia to actually help push forward the agenda, especially at a time that we are going through a transition and there is a debate how this is going to impact on us.
Yes, Nigeria today, right from yesterday, the major trending news is 617. I don't need to mention what is that. I think it's a number. 617. Why is that so? Because my past president of NSE is there. They have tried their best. Maybe they were not supported. It is high time we think outside the box.
The Diron Fawibe Maiden Annual Lecture Series is an attempt at expanding the frontiers of knowledge, not just in the petroleum energy sector, but in all sectors, with the intent to better the lives of the ordinary Nigerian. Olutayo Famous Cole, Arise News, Ibadan.